Morning everybody, it is Australia Day, January 26, and the roads are quiet. And it is a good day to go and pick up a classic car today. Yes, I am picking up an Australian Japanese classic car from 1976. It is a GC Chrysler Galant 4-door sedan. Now, it's kind of rare to actually find one of these things nowadays in the wild. They're out there, but not in great numbers, because a lot of them either rusted away or they just got totally scrapped in the mid to late 90s. I know. Now, when I first started to work on cars as a mechanic, I cut my teeth on these early girls, as well as Chrysler Sigmas as well. So it does bring me back to my first car. Which one of these was my first car? My first car was a GD Galant in brown station wagon. I paid $700 for it, and that was a lot of money back in those days. But anyway, today we're going to go and pick this car up, and because it has already been registered on the road and still driving to this day, the current owner has taken the rego off it, which is a bummer. But that's okay, because I've got a one-day road permit, so we're going to drive it back today instead of putting it on a tow truck or anything like that. Now, the other day I did go, last week actually, I went and had a look at this car before deciding to buy it. I did take it for a test drive. It runs smooth, it drives alright, it stops and that. There's no major problems. Now, this car I would class as a survivor car. So, sure, it would have had a lot of work done to the engine in its 46 years. Maybe an engine replacement, I don't know of the history. But it runs and drives sweet. So, this one is a 3-speed auto. Now, nowadays, you can't really be picky and choosy because there's not a lot of these cars out there. Anyway, the auto does drive very nicely. However, what comes with the car is a big pile of parts, which is a manual conversion with 2 manual gearbox, flywheel, all the pedals, every single thing to do the conversion job. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go to all that trouble, because if it runs and drives very smooth, I'm just going to leave it as is and enjoy it. Now, quite surprisingly, this car doesn't have any chassis rust. It doesn't have rust in the sills, or the floors, or dog legs, or anything like that. It just has a bit of odd surface rust over the car in certain areas. So, the way I see it, this car just needs a good tidy up on the interior. Sure, I want to go over the mechanicals and tidy it up a bit there, and if it needs some new parts, well, I'll put them in. And the big main part of this car is to paint the body. Not completely, I want to keep it as is, as with the original patina. I'm going to try and colour match it. Now, it is a yellow colour for the 70s. Anyway, exciting day ahead, so let's go and get this car. I'm waiting for my lift now, and we'll continue this video when we get down there. See you soon. Alrighty, there it is, it's home from its journey. Picked it up from Brisbane, drove really nice today. Not bad for an old banger. Let's take a look around it. As you see, it's got a little bit of work needs doing. Bit of surface rust here and there. A bit of a mirror to put on. We've got plenty of parts. Original wheels and hubcaps. Around the back, someone's painted all this black crap everywhere. And now that's coming off. And it will be colour matched. In the boot, not too bad, a little bit of work there, a bit of surface rust, but nothing major. Rare to find for this old girl. Around this side, a bit more body work, and that's about all that needs, and a little bit of suspension work underneath there. So, a little bit of surface rust, a bit of cutting out, and putting together. The interior doesn't ever look like it's been sat in. There we go, look at that. Nice seat belts. Roofline is good. I think a nice cut and polish, or a nice Armour oil and we'll be right. Here's the dash. Everything works, not even a crack on the dash pad. Bit rare. Mileage is 39,700. Probably 139,000. 3-speed auto. Yeah, she just needs to tidy up. Original everything, so all the A-pillars are good. No rust here in the sills. Up in here, no rust there. Everything works. Under the hood, the original Saturn motor, 1600. It's had some work done to it, but it needs a lot more work. Deep greaser. Looks like there's another hose I need to replace under there. Someone's put this crappy old air filter on, which I hate. New starter motor. Overall tidy. Needs another battery. That one's shit. So yeah, there we go. Just part 1 of the GD Galant restoration. Well, mild preservation. Stay tuned for part 2. See you soon.